Taurus, hey, welcome into your reading for the Aries solar eclipse. It's me, Lauren the Mystic, here, and we're just going to jump right into it, okay? I have just pre-shuffled the cards, and what we're going to do is do kind of a general check-in on a deeper soul growth process that might be underway for you. So we're going to be pulling a lot of oracle cards today as well, and then we'll take a look at a few tarot cards to give us a little more clarity behind what the oracle messages are saying. This is a general collective reading, so keep that in mind. This may not apply to you, and allow these energies to only bring forward any truths you know are for your unique situation, okay? If you would like to book a personal reading, I will drop a link down below on where you can do so. Right now, I do have 3-question mini readings on sale for $35 if you're interested and want to go deeper. I also offer astrology whole sign house, both individual chart and bi-wheel transit readings. So if you would be interested in getting a reading to break down how this is going to be specifically affecting you, this solar eclipse energy, I'd be excited to help you out with that. So without further ado, let's jump into the reading. Welcome back for those who have joined me before. Welcome in for those who are new. I appreciate you in advance for liking, sharing, and subscribing the video. It truly does help me tune and tap into your energy so I can get more specific. So let's pull some, I'm being guided to the Work Your Light deck for you, Taurus. And again, this is for sun, moon, and rising signs, but typically going to be talking specific to rising signs when it comes to astrological energy. If you're not sure what that is, I'll also drop a link below where it's just a free resource. I'm not affiliated with them in any way, but it's a free resource for a reliable, you can get a reliable birth chart there. I personally use the whole sign house system, but a lot of people also go by places. And it's just really a matter of preference. So whatever feels best for you. So the first cards out we have, Taurus, is transformation. There is a deep transformation taking place. Deep healing at the cellular level is what I'm hearing. And for those of you who are new, I'm also an intuitive channel, and I will bring forward messages that I hear through my clairaudience, claircognizance. It just kind of flows. So I will be giving you additional information beyond what I just see in the cards as the story unfolds. Speaking of unfolding, the second card out is the ever unfolding rose. I feel something recently happened that cracked you open. Again, this is a collective reading, so the timeline on this could be all over the place. Perhaps this has happened just recently in the past, and you're still in this process of deep transformation and healing. Perhaps this is something that may be coming with this solar eclipse energy activating what is your 12th house. So this is the area of your unconscious. It's the area of things you aren't necessarily seeing coming. It can have to do with things that are deeply seated within our unconsciousness that are kind of coming up for healing and growth. It can be related to patterns that are potentially toxic or holding us back, or something that we do need to apply the love of our awareness to. We'll put it that way. And so after going through a process of feeling cracked open, it's really imperative right now. Spirit is guiding you to really reflect upon how the circumstances are happening for you, not to you, which is really, really difficult to see, isn't it, when we're in those moments when something is going down, it's very difficult to not shift our own self into a feeling of victim mode, or like, why is this happening to me? Right? When it's actually happening in order to shift you into a greater sense of your own personal alignment. And sometimes that can be really difficult to feel, to accept, to want to move forward. I don't know if you can hear any snoring sounds, but if you do, that is my sweet dog upstairs snoring in the background. I don't know if you can hear it. It's hilarious because it's all the way upstairs from where I'm recording, but in case you hear snoring sounds, that's what it is. Excuse me, Taurus. What I'm feeling here is that there's this need, or perhaps there's an awareness coming with this solar eclipse energy that will show you more about why things happen the way that they did. Why you might have felt like something happened unfairly to you, but it's shaping who you are. And the circumstances surrounding the pain are something that Spirit has guided you into this very deep need for healing and transformation at an energetic level, at the most finite of levels. And this very much likely has to do with your own personal belief system, beliefs that you carry forward surrounding whatever the circumstance and events that took place or are taking place are. We've got, let's see here. Yeah, I really love this energy, actually, Taurus. This is beautiful energy to be in. So listen, if you've needed any permission from anyone at all to really be pouring into yourself right now, into your own self-care journey, into really manifesting your own dreams into reality and realizing that your dreams are just for you, that you don't have to wait for anyone else to get on board. You don't need a special permission slip to go and receive those dreams, but that they're meant for you. Okay? We've got you being in this very beautiful energy of the meadow, the rainbow, working with Gaia, working with Mother Nature, and the dragonfly spirit. And so your dragonfly spirit is, I feel, your guidance, your animal ally right now. It's about you coming into a state of your own, similar to the dragonfly is also about transformation and healing, right? And it brings messages from spirit, messages from beyond, messages from our helpers. And I feel like your helpers right now are really spending time with nature, spending time nurturing your own connection to Mother Nature, grounding yourself, grounding your spirit, but finding your way back into harmony. And we've got this meadow energy as well, which is about you being very vulnerable with yourself. I'm feeling with your own needs. What do you need? What's important to you right now after you've gone through what you've been through? What is basically going to hold you in this very peaceful, serene place, right? That's filled with vibrancy, filled with color, filled with possibility and potential and fertility. The meadow is very fertile and contains these gorgeous wild flowers, right? The meadow is also where we are harvesting the growth that we wish to see in our lives. We can harvest in the meadow. It's very fertile. So working with this energy from Mother Gaia, working with this fertility of, I feel it as the shadow work journey, as you allow that purge to come up and out, as you release and forgive yourself. I'm hearing forgive yourself for what you've been through and for maybe allowing yourself to potentially be in a certain circumstance or something along those lines. When you release that, I feel like there's a lot of self-judgment. I'm suddenly getting this feeling of self-judgment, but after you release that, look, we've got the rainbow energy. Blessings are on their way for you, but you're really clearing them yourself. You're clearing, and I think getting clear on your energy here, Taurus, getting clear on what it is you want potentially to build going forward for yourself. So let's get a couple Moonology cards if we can, please, Spirit. Tuning into Taurus, please. Okay, thank you. All right, we've got nothing yet is set in stone. So yeah, this card continues to come out, and it's because you're in a process of manifesting and healing and growth right now. So you are able to choose the path that you wish to go on. There's unlimited potentials available to you. And this is a prime opportunity for you to really seed what it is that is known, especially if it just is beginning with a feeling of where do you want to be? What do you really want to grow in your meadow? And your meadow is a playful space, right? So perhaps there's something too about going into your growth with that spirit of playfulness, that spirit of joy and wonder of what you might find and discover in the meadow, growing wild there for you, right? Some abundance, a beautiful surprise of a patch of wildflowers you didn't expect to see, right? This is all metaphorically speaking, but as you follow your joy, as you lean into that space and really allow for the release to occur, I'm hearing now handing it back to, Mother Nature to recycle and renew that energy for you on your behalf so that you can then create space for that new opportunity, that new space that you're going to be heading into. This is a process about surrendering to the divine. So surrendering to where you're being guided, surrendering to working with the energies that are surfacing naturally for you right now, and not, if you're noticing resistance to any inner guidance that you might be receiving, maybe sitting with that and asking yourself or journaling about why, what are you resistant to? What is creating that resistance to change is what I'm hearing, and that can be something that's difficult for a beautiful Taurus family, right? Is moving. Taurus is fixed earth energy and doesn't necessarily love change. So how can you apply softness to yourself as you begin to loosen up into moving into this space of change that you're finding yourself in? This space of healing and growth that you're finding yourself in. And oh my goodness, I didn't even read this, Taurus, but what? Have faith in your dreams, baby. Surrender to the divine. Have faith in your dreams. I pulled 3 tarot cards as I was waiting for the last video to finish processing. And so I just pulled them in advance for our collective here. And what we have is the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Swords, and the 4 of Swords energy to underlie these oracle messages. And so again, it's just reiterating what kind of came out as we pulled those cards together. There is a beautiful new opportunity that is being presented to you as you release the pain and the stress of the past that's really been weighing you down, you've been carrying it with you. I just got the visual image given to me, Taurus, of you with suitcases and bags, carrying them. Like you're like, I'm going to carry my problems. They're coming with me. And it's the universe is saying, release that right now, Taurus. This is an opportunity for a huge release. This solar eclipse energy is an opportunity to really shift. So plant those seeds really intentionally, even if your manifestation at this moment is to simply to feel better by releasing X, Y, or Z. You can create, and it's very powerful to create your own healing intentions for yourself of what you really would like to see in this moment. And so if there's anything that you're struggling with, call your guides in, create affirmations about the release of those things, and thanking the universe, thanking God's source spirit in advance for bringing those blessings to you because they're on their way. And this is you being in a state of active healing. As you nurture yourself, all of this comes into focus, but it all depends on you and your self-care and your own personal healing and growth and your ability to allow all that wasn't serving you to be released back with grace, with love, with forgiveness, back into the universe. And you forgive, not to forget the situation, but to allow yourself to shift the energy internally. When we forgive, we are able to let go of the even lower vibratory frequencies of feelings like shame or guilt or, resentment and the fears that might be associated with the experience. When we forgive, it's an act of self-love for ourselves, and it allows us to elevate our frequency into a state of accepting what is, the circumstance, the situation. We accept it for what it was, what it provided, and then we allow that to then sort of fuel our wisdom as we go forward. It informs us as we go forward and really helps us, I feel, to then create from that space, because we know what doesn't work for us. And now we can create those boundaries and hold ourselves in a space that does. So, Taurus, I hope that this has helped you. Again, if you've hung out with me this long, really would appreciate a like, a share, or a subscribe. Most specifically, the subscription, because it'll help me tune into your energy. I wish you a beautiful ride on the solar eclipse. Happy healing, darlings. And if there's anything I can do for you personally, you will find my email below. Take good care, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.